Hey there everyone, this is Rich from Fashion and Fragrance, here to bring you another first impression video. Again, it's from Serge Lutens, and this is going to be Serge Noire, which is an interesting fragrance because I believe this is, I guess you can say, like a signature of Serge Lutens himself. So it says he actually helped, like actually was a perfumer along with Christopher Sheldrake for this fragrance. No idea exactly, they're so mysterious, it's so hard to tell what's reality with the Serge Lutens as a brand. It's a very unique brand, very secretive. So it's so hard to say exactly who made this fragrance. If it was just both of them, or if it was just Christopher Sheldrake and Serge Lutens was obviously injecting what he wanted in his fragrance. So again, this is a fragrance that I'm surprised I've never tried. It's been around since 2008. And it does feature one of my most favorite notes in fragrances, which is clove. So I'm a huge clove fan in fragrances. Anytime I smell a fragrance that has a deep clove note in there, I'm actually usually going to love it. I don't think I've smelled a fragrance yet that has like a prominent clove note that I've hated. So this has probably been on the long line of me for trying it. Like I should have tried it a long time ago. So I'm just going to get into the notes here. So we have clove, incense, we have spices, ebony wood, woody notes, cinnamon, amber, patchouli. So a lot of deeper, denser notes here. I imagine this is going to be a dark, deep fragrance, probably maybe meditative because of the incense. But we're going to try it now and see how it comes out. I do hope that I like this fragrance, but as of this video, regrettably, they do not have this in any other bottle other than the Gratte-Ciel bottle, so definitely on the higher price point now versus what it used to be in the 50 ml. So, again, I waited too long. So, if I like this fragrance, again, I'll have to try to find this, but this is easier to find the gray market than some, like, for example, the bell jars. I'm going to do 3 dabs. I know I did 2 for the last couple other ones, but I feel like this one, I don't know why. I just feel like this one should be 3 just so I can get more prominence from these spices here. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's definitely clove in this one, but there's almost something that comes off very animalic, like almost body odor-ish. Could be cumin. Okay, this is actually a pretty challenging fragrance, not gonna lie. This is pretty challenging, more challenging than I thought it was gonna be. So there's definitely like a red hot cinnamon note in here. It's not like the typical cinnamon, more natural, almost like red hot candy cinnamon. But along with that, huge amount of cloves in here. So this reminds me of, now this is probably not going to be a great image. You're probably going to be put off when I say this. It reminds me of like maybe some sort of gypsy that probably hasn't bathed in a while, and they're just like putting on all these spices to cover up their smell. I say gypsy just because I think of like, again, obviously Morocco is where Serge Lutens lives, so I can imagine like all these spices and, gypsy travelers, maybe they probably don't have a lot of options to, take a bath or a shower, so sometimes they just got to cover it up, right? So, like in a nomadic style, I'm thinking here. So I'm thinking like a nomad gypsy that just hasn't taken a shower in a while or a bath, and they just can't stand their stench, so they're trying to cover it up with anything they can. Very interesting. It almost has like an underlying generic masculine scent to it. It's hard to explain what that is or what's causing it. There's just like almost like a 90s, like again, it's almost like someone had some really bad body odor and they're like, I'm just gonna put spices on myself. I'm going to put some generic 90s men's fragrance on myself. But good thing I can say right now, the body odor's coming down, so that note is kind of going the way of the dodo here, thankfully. And now it's just more of like a clove-based incense, cinnamon, like red hot, again, still that red hot cinnamon candy vibe smell. So I don't know what to think of this one. Okay, I'm actually surprised that there is a clove-based fragrance that I'm not like really gravitate towards. I almost blind bought this fragrance too. I'm really glad I did not, because while I can see myself maybe wearing this in some weird situation, I don't think I could ever go through a 100 ml bottle. I mean, I don't go through any of my bottles as it is, but if there was like one fragrance that I had, I would probably not pick this one to be the one to go through it all. Now, there is another fragrance that it kind of reminds me of. It has, if you've ever smelled Monte Cristo, the name of the brand completely eludes me. In fact, I'm just going to look it up right now because I don't know why I can't think of that brand name. Masca Milano, that's right. So if you ever smelled Monte Cristo from Masca Milano, it's like this kind of fragrance that's like really dark and also has like some sort of like a sweaty body odor smell to it, but it's actually a really pleasing fragrance. Now this is definitely, again, it's calming down on that body odor smell, thankfully. It's actually becoming pretty nice now. I could definitely see myself enjoying this on occasion. But to me, it's missing some aspects I like in this kind of fragrance. So while I do love clove and incense and all those spices, it's missing this depth to it. So while it has all these notes in here, it's also kind of thin. Which I guess if you don't want to smell like this for a long period, that's a good thing. It's definitely like a thinner, dark fragrance. It's not really heavy. It's not dense. It doesn't have any of that depth. Even though this has amber in here, it's really on the lower end if there's any amber in here. I can actually see this being layered maybe as with a fragrance that has some depth. So like one of his many other fragrances that are heavily amber based, or I can definitely see this probably going really well with Ambre Sautan. Definitely could be an interesting combination. I don't know what to think of this though. I like it. I like it. I'll say I'll just like it right now. I definitely don't love it. I definitely don't hate it though, and I don't dislike it. And I'm not even neutral on it. I'm not even like, eh. I definitely like it. It's in the like range, but it's complex in terms of like, if you are turned off by any body odor sort of notes in a fragrance, you're probably not going to like this one, at least at the beginning. I would say put it on your skin. Don't smell it for probably about 5 minutes at least. And then you'll start getting that true scent of it. Very interesting. So, hope you liked this video. I don't really have much else to say about this fragrance. And again, if you did like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. And again, this is Rich from Fashion and Fragrance. Goodbye.